Yeah, we got Rampage. So let's go through the pre-qualified athletes, and I reckon just read through them and have little. You'll have loads to say about each and every rider.
No pressure.
No, but I mean, it's actually too easy, especially when we're going for the pre-qualified athletes. I mean, wildcard athletes, maybe there's some rookies in there that we don't know as much about, but let's go through it.
Do you want to start from the top, pre-qualified, or start from the...
I think we've got to start with the pre-qualified, because it's... I'm just like... We've got exciting new riders, and we've got pre-qualified athletes that we'll have loads to talk about, so you kind of can't miss. But let's start pre-qualified, and... First on the pre-qualified athlete list is Szymon Godziek.
Nice.
Now,
I mean, I watched his replay of his line. You and me did it, didn't we? A couple of weeks ago. Why did we do that?
I can't remember, but it was absolutely...
But it's just horrific. Like, I don't remember it being that gnarly.
Right, yeah.
Like his double backflip. That's what I was doing. I was thinking at one point I wanted to try and learn a double backflip. And then soon went through old videos of people doing them, and I was like, yeah, bugger that.
So Szymon built a lip, didn't he, for the double backflip?
Yeah.
So he's got an extra 2 feet. The Polish 2-foot kicker that was on the American lip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or something. It was like they called it something
good,
funny.
Yeah.
It was like the Polish extension or something like that.
Watching his run was unbelievable. He's been riding so much. He's been to all the backyard battles, the Audi 9s.
Yeah.
He's been on his bike a huge amount. I think putting him down for number one is a safe bet for me.
Tip to win.
Yeah.
There you
100%.
go.
Yeah.
And also he's a top dude.
And he's an out-and-out Rampage rider now. He's done his time on the FMB World Tour.
11. No, he's done. This will be his 12th Rampage.
Really?
Yeah. According to...
See, I remember.
I could be wrong.
He was really unsure about his bike setup when we.
Do you remember we saw his bike in the hotel?
Yeah, we were in the same hotel,
and I felt the fork and I pushed the front brake and I rocked it and I had that much movement in the headset.
But this is years and years ago. This is 10 years ago.
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, his bike back then was so shit.
do you know what?
What? And my bike at the same time was I'd come off the World Cup circuit with 2 mechanics and special suspension and brakes and stuff. My bike's the most dialed shit ever, and he's just doing way gnarlier shit. Just good.
Do you know what I love about Godzi as well? Him and the crew. I don't know if it's a Polish thing, but they're just so grounded and humble. You look at this guy; he's a superhero. He's doing the biggest, gnarliest stuff, and then you talk to him, and you would never know.
Yeah.
He would need something in the garden for the dads at school.
Yeah,
definitely. Because you would never know how crazy this guy is.
Yeah.
This guy is
he's actually a dad as well.
Yeah,
yeah, he's absolute crazy. Yeah, but he's been riding a huge amount.
Do you think that really matters? Probably a silly question, but what can prepare you for just bike time is helpful.
Downhill bike time. Yeah,
downhill bike time.
Yeah, I think
and big jumps. It's got to.
Yeah.
I think probably his only thing that he probably needed to actually really work on was maybe just a bit of brake control and a bit of actual... Saying bike control is really harsh because that's not really what it is. But
it's downhill.
It's like those guys struggle with downhill brake control.
Okay.
Where you just coming into a section and you've got to be smooth and you've got to moderate your braking because they never do it. That's all it is. But then once they're in the running and everything, they're wizards at. But I can't wait to watch his line.
Sick. Tip for the win, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Yeah, I'll be putting Dosh on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next rider on the pre-qualified athlete list. Who is it, Davey?
It is TVS Tom van Steenbergen, 4th in 2024.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's a recent dad as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Dad page.
Huh?
What? Dad page.
Dad. Yeah. Well, a lot of them are. But he
hard done by after last year.
Yeah,
did he get best
big
trick?
Front flip.
Best trick.
Yeah.
He got best trick, didn't he?
I've never seen a man so nervous in all my entire life.
Really?
At the top of last year. I mean, it was just frightening. It is frightening how a big, strong, gnarly as dude just looked like a shivering bit of paper. And we were all at the top, just sort of like trying to soothe him, even though we've all got our own gnarly shit to do. None of the shit that we had to do was as gnarly as the shit that he's about to do. So we're just sort of like, dude, you'll be right, come on. Like, we just sort of like, you know what I mean? He was just like, it was bad.
Mate, what a unique place to be in the world.
Yeah.
Utah,
At the
soothing
top.
a bloke. Like,
at the top
of
hill.
Rampage, helicopters, TV.
Oh, dude.
Mate.
And just a load of weird guys underneath. There's just a thing like shivering. Yeah,
oh, that's horrible. When you think as well, his prep, he had prepped.
Oh, yeah.
He'd done it into an airbag.
Yeah.
Same
Which
size.
he recently put the clip up, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's
Where he
interesting.
just a big, like, doof.
So,
'Cause
like,
he did it off a flat lip.
but imagine, like the prep, in some ways, most ways, it's really, really helpful. But in some ways, I would just be, like, thinking about what I did before and about whether I was ready. You know, I'd be trying to think exactly how I did it. Like, I did it onto the airbag, and now it's like 2 months later. I'm just trying to think about the minute details of what I did in that moment.
Oh, my God.
Do you know what I did think though? Psychologically, it would make the rest of his run a breeze.
Yeah.
Quite weird, isn't it? Because he did a lot of other gnarly stuff on his run.
Yeah.
Excuse my ignorance. What's your relationship with front flips?
Never tried one.
Never done one.
No, never tried one.
Okay.
I've done one into foam.
Have you?
You didn't ask me, but I just thought I'd tell you anyway. And my back wheel hit the far edge of the foam pit.
Did it?
Yeah. I didn't do them cool, like high. It was before.
Just lawn
I
dart.
think it's quite a natural, ugly thing to do, really.
I don't like
Run.
it.
Yeah.
but I mean, gnarly is all hell, yeah.
I watched Adrian Tell over rotate one in Winterberg with you, Bren.
How do you
From the
can't bail
top of the
off
Shram
it, can
bus.
you? Yeah.
This is how vivid, this is how bad the crash was that I have that vivid memory of someone over rotating a front flip. I can tell you exactly where I was. I was with you. We're on top of Shram, Winterberg, over rotates. All that pressure onto your arms, bars bent, went into him. Do you remember Adrian Tell?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Unbelievably dialed rider.
yeah he was, yeah. He had long hair, wouldn't he?
That's right. He was a school teacher from Norway.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Right, who else we got?
We got next up on the list. Do you want to do it, Ollie, or shall I say
Yeah,
it?
sure. I'll do it. A good one for you to talk about. Tommy G.
Yeah, Ledge. Love a bit of Tommy G. I think he's just. I mean, he had like to top five there, probably more top fives there than any other rider, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just an absolutely dialed rider, dialed guy.
Dialed build.
Build,
Always has a dialed build because he plays to exactly his strengths.
Yeah.
He knows he's going to opposite through that. He knows he's going to
Yeah,
regular through that.
He's got flips, threes, tricks.
He might be spinning those bars.
Yeah, oh yeah, he might be getting on the. Did he last year?
Can't remember, but
No.
He did, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing like some sort of opposite truck off something, or but yeah, I've got a lot of time for Tommy's. I don't know whether underrated's a word, but I think he's always he's never probably had the run that he's wanted there. So I think he's probably got some fire in the belly and up for that again.
Nice.
Yeah.
it's really interesting seeing how like Rampage riders like Godziek, for instance. He also did the FMB Tour doing slopestyle. And later on, we've got some examples of these riders that you can picture. Tommy G, my criticism would be that he's too dialed.
Yeah.
It doesn't show. Godziek's doing stuff like higher speed, and he's also a really dialed slopestyle rider, but he's like picking things to be gnarlier and to be more...
The Charlie Hatton.
Yeah,
effect.
Whereas Tommy G is
Just always there.
Yeah, he's always there, and
dialed.
he's always dialed. It's almost like, yeah. Next up on the list, Carson Storch.
Yeah, he's sort of like...
Huge threes.
Yeah, just huge, big 360s, yeah.
And I am
He's
really
had a couple
like...
of top threes, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
His, Carson's the man as well. I'm a big fan of Carson. Have you seen his setup?
He's got an insane yard, hasn't he?
Oh, have you seen
no,
it?
I've not seen it.
So it's like 3 containers high. What's that? 8. So it's probably kind of around the same height as your treehouse.
Oblivion.
And then Oblivion. And then he's got a really nice landing. So he's basically built synthetically a Rampage drop that he can get dialed threes on.
Yeah.
And it does show. His threes are really dialed. And then
I'd say he's got the best ones, isn't he?
he's got the best 3 drops.
Yeah.
Carson's bringing the best 3 drops. And the cool thing about 3 drops, if you do them on a massive drop, it's basically impossible for them to ever look super in control.
Yeah. Well, like
Which
often
is like,
a few years he's blown his back tyre out, hasn't
he?
Even though he's probably landed straight.
Perfect.
There's such a lot of like sideways.
Like momentum.
Yeah, like inertia.
Yeah.
That even if you land straight, your bike's still actually trying to go that way. So it's just, yeah, I think he's been unlucky a few years with that. Where he's landed quite good, but it's just blown his tyre off.
He's actually mega clean as well.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
He's actually super clean. It's really funny, like, people being clean, like we're saying with the Tommy G effect. It's like almost makes it look too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the next guy... Oh, the next guy on the list actually was really dialed last year.
Go on.
And that is...
Who is it, Davey?
Adolf Silva.
Adolf Silva and the word dialed in one word.
Tell me I'm wrong. Last year he was dialed, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. He got his shit in a pile, and I think he did 2 sick top to bottom runs, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because the previous year he crashed on the same turn twice in a row.
It was really, really disappointing,
Gutting
wasn't
for
it?
him, yeah. And he had all his family and wife and everything there. It was gutting, yeah. And then did he double flip last year? Yeah, he did. I think he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing
He flipped the giant. I can't remember what that drop
was it.
called.
He flipped the giant one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he double flipped at the bottom.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, Adolf.
I seem to remember hearing he wasn't spending any time on a downhill bike either. He was riding freestyle motocross, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'll do Rampage."
Yeah.
I was really impressed with how dialed he was last year. Actually,
yeah.
It was like he was riding like mature. He turned up in the past. He was wild when he first turned up to Rampage. We need to get him on as a guest because he'd be great. Guest. He wanted to. What did he want to do?
He wanted to double flip the big one.
Yeah.
And he built a lip for... I don't think he built a lip because he doesn't do any building. But no, he probably does now. But that was a funny story back in the day when they had like 3 or 4 teams teamed up with each other.
Yeah.
And Adolf was a bit like young and Adolfy. He won't mind me saying this. Sort of charging around, like flying about. And because he did so little building that year, they all made him do all the guinea pigging of the jumps. So they're like, you've got to pay back and do all the guinea pigs. And he's like the gnarliest little bastard.
I don't care, man.
Yeah, he's just like, just do it. And then I don't know the exact story, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but I think he built a little lip on this ginormous big step down that they're all doing. And he was talking about double flipping it.
But people were like literally saying someone needs to tell him.
Yeah, so I think his build crew like knocked his lip down or something, so he couldn't do it or something like that.
Yeah, there was something, wasn't there? There was like an intervention, a
rampage.
Intervention.
Wow,
yeah.
Rampage intervention.
Yeah.
Like crazy people telling other crazy people not to be crazy.
This is too crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a cool one. Yeah.
So that's actually the end of our pre-qualified athletes. Normally there's 8 that go through.
Yes.
We've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going through. So I guess the other 3 are
Semenak,
who's probably going to be doing, I don't know, Winter Olympics
WRC
or something.
Or something.
Or like,
I wonder what he's doing. Who knows?
I think he's doing ice skating. He's doing like
let's
figure
start
skating.
a good rumour.
Yeah, figure skating. He could do. He's dialed enough to do
so
that.
He could do
at
figure skating.
Yeah,
Or he could do like Olympic diving, I reckon.
He could.
Yeah.
But then
it's perfect.
he's
what I
so
mean?
clean, his landing.
He's just dialed, yeah.
Just good at everything.
Just a feat.
So Semenak's not doing it. Who else would have been on the
T-Mac.
T-Mac?
Oh, I'm gutted about that.
Yeah.
I'm actually gutted
He's
about
like
T-Mac.
Rampage alumni as well, right? It's just always.
Big fan of T-Mac and what he did. He did that really sick line last year with...
Doesn't he live super local too?
Yeah, he lives in... just down the road.
Yeah.
10 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
I love T-Mac's lines, actually. Always without fail, T-Mac's lines.
That was a cool line that he did with
Isted last year.
Isted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did say last year, he was just like, I'm not going to do it next year.
Right.
And then he's just like, not doing it, peaced out. I don't know whether it will be his last one or whatever, but yeah, he's...
He's put, over the years, he's put together some of the coolest Rampage features.
Yeah.
Like he's had some jumps on ridges, and they go unnoticed, and maybe you'll see like him flip knacket or something. And when you go up and see them, they're way bigger, way more exposure.
Often at Rampage,
yeah.
Often.
Yeah. but I feel like his Auroras are just sort of like that 5 miles an hour quicker.
Yeah.
That sort of like 10 feet bigger. They're just like he is a proper Rampage athlete, isn't he?
Yeah. So Semenak not there, T-Mac not there.
I guess would Kyle be on the...
No, Kyle's not doing it.
No, but would he be in that 8? Because I feel like there's one missing.
He might be.
That makes 7.
Yeah, he might have, yeah.
So I wonder if it was Kyle.
Yeah. And then who are wild
That'd
cards?
That'd be the first one for Kyle that he's not... That
I think he's done every single one, right?
Yeah, he has so far, yeah.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
That's pretty crazy. A Rampage without straight.
Wild. He must be going, though.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Right, moving on to the wildcard athletes.
I wonder if he'll be digging for Zink.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned Zink. Zink is coming back.
Zink's back.
What I can't imagine.
Has he done every single one, do you think?
I don't know, but I just can't imagine Rampage without him.
And he's
there.
got to be 40 now.
Yeah.
Dad.
Double dad. He's got to be 40, isn't he?
Dad Page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's. Yeah. I think
Is
he's
he your age?
Yeah, I think he's my age. I think he's 39, but he could be year above. I don't know. I love year above, like school.
Year above at school.
Year above at school. I'm surprised.
Back.
I wrote down that Zink's only won it twice, and for some reason in my head, I just assume it's more.
I think it's because he's had so many best tricks, and some of them have been so
Podiums,
iconic.
Probably.
See what I did there?
Nice.
Iconic sender. He's like owned that feature, flipped off it. Some of the coolest Rampage memories have been involved. I've got us sitting down and watching Zink do mental stuff.
Yeah,
like the spin drop, the flip drop,
where they just put a little lip at the end at the last minute.
The flip drop was, and the flip drop was even more insane. If you'd spent the whole time there digging, he wasn't there, and then he turned up in flip flops, and honestly, he could barely walk. And then TLD had made a helmet with pads on the outside. Yeah.
Oh my god!
We were just like, especially like, because we're kind of like
we're new to it a
bit more new to it. We're just like, whoa. This is
we
America,
talking
dude.
about that helmet. We spoke about the helmet not long ago, and I looked it up, and it's quite a gnarly thing to see.
Yeah. And it's because
helmet with pads on the outside.
Troy's really like, not weirdly, but like he's really, really focused on safety.
Yeah.
So like all of the helmets go through crazy amounts of like extra testing beyond what like you can get a helmet through for way less.
Yeah.
So it's of mega high importance to exactly Troy Lee. Not everyone in the company, but Troy Lee is the guy that's like steering it that way. And then he was like, that was like his prerogative to put those extra pads on, wasn't he? When he found out.
Seeing it made it scary.
Yeah. I remember actually meeting Troy for one of the first times, your canyon, and Troy had, who was
his kid?
Yeah, he had
Max.
He had Max there, didn't he? And it was your first time hitting it.
Do you remember what he said to Max?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. That was pretty gnarly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What did he say then?
It was just like Max was a bit younger at the time. It was like, Max, you don't have to watch this if you don't want to. Like,
oh my god,
Bren's like that, putting his helmet on.
Fucking murder scene.
Yeah, he's like Max. Yeah, you don't have to watch this if you don't want to. Like, you can just look away or whatever.
Dad's crazy friends.
Yeah.
I'm surprised after watching it, he didn't bring out some sort of like whiplash device. Bren hitting the canyon for the first time. Or I've actually got whiplash at the moment.
Oh, it's horrible.
From exactly that, yeah.
Showing off.
Do you these? Sorry, slightly off topic. These crazy feats in the woods. Do you have your kids there?
No.
You shelter them from it?
They don't care, do they?
I did.
They've grown up with it. They are just
my
like,
home.
Yeah,
the
but
one I
it's
did
still...
at home. We were having a little barbecue at the same time, and they were there. It's quite bad because Tallulah, like my oldest one's, just like, "Daddy, you gonna do it?" And then she's just like, 5, 4. I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna do it yet." She's like, "Are you gonna do it yet? This is boring." But the first one in the woods, like one at my house, I was sat up there for an hour. Like I went through 2, like drone. The drone was just hovering in the air. I went through like 2 drone batteries. Just I was like, oh no, for like an hour, didn't do it. So they were just so bored. It's just like, what's my dad doing in the tree? Just like sitting on his bike, riding towards the edge and back again. Like what? Yeah. So
man.
no, I don't really like them. They're too young to really. They don't understand it.
Well, I mean, it's been interesting seeing. Weirdly interesting. I'm a bit gutted not going back to Rampage because it's become a thing that we do every year.
Yeah.
But I only ever see Zink at Rampage personally, and then you see his family, and you see the family grow, and then you see the kids grow.
Yeah.
And the kids are now at like an age where they understand what's going on. And you can see it's pretty it's quite scary.
Oh yeah.
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 Like they're old enough to understand that Dad is going to drop in a bit, and it's like
savage.
I mean,
Actually,
Anyway.
we've been through there for the whole childbirth, when she was like preggers and Right, who else we got?
All right, we'll fire through them, shall we?
Bienve's back. That's going to be exciting.
Bienve's
He's actually
back.
been riding a huge amount as well.
Bienve's big bike guy.
Dialed. Every time we see him at Darkfest, he's just like one of the most dialed guys there. He we're playing around with everyone. Then you can just see he got a glint in his eye because he wants the best line.
Yeah.
So he. Huge backflips, huge front flips.
Crashed twice last year, is that correct?
He had one of the most horrific
crashes
last year.
He did, didn't he?
And I think he might have had a bit of a knockout that he hit a bit, as we all probably would. But
that
him and Sea Dog,
yeah, he did.
Him and Sea Dog made a big step down drop that was just horrific.
But it was also like a feature that could have got him big points.
Yeah.
It was like one of the standout features. Him, Isted, and T-Max.
That's right.
Yeah.
Features were the ones that people were like talking about, really.
Yeah. Fair. You've got Aiden Parish.
So this is a Rampage rookie, is that correct?
A Rampage rookie. We watched his submission video just before we dropped in on this episode.
Looks like a big bike guy.
Looks like a big bike guy.
Done some riding out in Virgin as well.
Fair to say.
Yeah.
Yes, fair to say. Recent ACL injury. And I also wrote in my notes that he used Arctic Monkeys on his submission video, and that's cool because it's from Sheffield, even though they're a bit shit. But still cool.
Yeah, that's good. Right, we've got Dylan Stark, who famously had the well, that's just what I remember is the grind rail. His last Rampage appearance? I think it was.
Yeah.
So everyone's got to look out. I don't reckon they'll let his diggers get the grind rail out again.
That'll split a crowd.
But he might have, what I was thinking with the advancements of technology, you could now have drones hovering with the grind rail, or you could have remote control cars like crawling the grind rail into place.
Yes.
So I'm not just look out for like remote control grind rail.
Well, his dad's Tony Stark.
That is true.
And that's Iron Man.
There you go.
And he can literally do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Crazy to think,
That
isn't
is
it?
crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
To
Do
think.
you know what else is crazy? Emil Johansson is back.
Yeah, that's sick.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is quite the beast. This is quite the beast, and I think he's coming back for a bit more. Emil's well impressive. To watch him like science out his run was, well, you were a bit preoccupied, but I got to watch him science out his run.
Oh yeah, because he was crossing our thing, wasn't he?
That's right. But it was a crazy line. It was
2023.
It was Reader's line in 23
Yeah.
that he last. I think he last rode. That was when
His Reader's winning line from 20.
Maybe he did another Rampage since then that we didn't do.
I think it was Reader's line from 22 that he was riding.
Yes, the winning line.
Reader's winning line from 22.
So he came there obviously with a mission. I mean, it goes without saying he's like a seasoned competitor. So I would say Emil is there to build a line that he wants to win with, which actually isn't just like, well, everyone is. People aren't at Rampage.
No.
Some people want to go for best trick. Some people just want to get a line in. It's like a thing that you sort of progress through the years if you prove yourself as a Rampage rider. I feel like Emil Johansson wants to win.
I agree.
Next up, Finley Kirschner.
Yep.
So Finley is
Is he USA
rookie?
or Canadian?
USA. Is he the Trek?
Yeah, I think he famously had like one of Brandon Semenak's old Trek bikes from back in the day, but he's an absolute shredder. Got to ride with him a bit at Darkfest this year.
Right.
Really impressive rider to watch. Nice kid. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what he brings to the table. That's his first Rampage, right?
Think so.
There's a lot to take in first Rampage. He's like, you got to learn how to dig. You got to learn how to deal with the time management, heat management, testing all your features. You know, it's a huge amount to learn first Rampage. But yeah, I'm sure he's up for the job.
Yes. We've also then got Hayden Zablotney,
another
a Canadian
Canadian
rookie.
We watched his. What was his? Is it My Way? My Way.
My way on the highway.
My Way, and edit out My Way. It was very impressive.
Yes.
Big
Again,
bike rider,
big
small bike
guy.
rider,
Yes.
medium bike rider,
Bike
Does it all.
rider.
Bike rider.
Speaking of bike riders, Jaxson Riddle.
Jaxson Riddle's back. Be hyped to see him ride. He always has the sickest kit.
I was going to say, he's going to get lit kit.
I'm sorry, you've got nice TLD custom kit, dude, and you've had some bangers over the years.
He's got the sickest one, hasn't he? Yeah.
Jaxson has.
Yeah.
It's like they keep a special fridge at TLD and they don't let you open it. And they're like, yeah, come through, have a look at all of the kits that you could have. And then he has the Jaxson fridge.
Yeah.
And you open that fridge up, all the smoke
way
comes out,
tastier
it's just like,
beverages in there, yeah.
And plus, he had one that was the same colour as my jet ski. I don't want to brag about the fact that I've
did
got
like
a jet
the
ski,
McGrath,
dude.
Was it a
but-
McGrath sort of vibe that you went
Yeah.
for?
And like previous years, he's have been like the no flip, no three, Steez line guy, which obviously really doesn't work at Rampage. Like I think he's probably got fucking last every time with a sick, amazing Steezy line. It doesn't work, but from what I follow him on Instagram, he's been doing like he's got all the tricks and he's got all the tricks that the big dogs have. He's got big threes, big flips.
He actually does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's got and of recently on his Instagram, he's been putting loads of, and he obviously rides in the desert all the time. I think he probably lives. He must live
Yeah, he
desert,
does, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's bringing all his tricks out. So I'm thinking that he might be like trying to
On for it.
put a run together this year. Yeah, 'cause he really hasn't, dude. In the past, he's built a sick line.
Yeah.
And just stees down it.
Lit kit. Cool tricks.
And just doesn't. He does like feet off tricks and like moto.
Like,
He
yeah.
does like moto FMX tricks.
You just feel like, I know it's an annoying thing to say, but it feels like he's not trying full.
Yeah,
to
it
his
definitely does. Yeah,
potential.
yeah.
That's probably utter bollocks.
And
but
now,
like,
but just from I think he's got a bit of heat and he's up for it.
Yeah.
Which is cool. It's going to be good to see.
Wicked.
We've
We've
got his
got.
Jaxson. Sorry,
What did you say again?
doesn't matter. Go on.
We've last year we didn't know who he is. This year we definitely do. Luke Whitlock
Yeah.
coming straight off the site. Him and his boys were wearing like
Highway jacket.
Oh, really?
highway jackets last year because they were like the working men.
That's
I
funny.
don't know if he's still on site. If he is, it's very impressive because he did fantastic at Rampage last
They're good
year.
lads. We were working quite closely with them.
Yeah.
Like there, yeah.
The workers. I mean,
Yeah.
you're all workers, but
Yeah.
They
yeah.
were-
Whitlock and Sons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, so it's cool to have him back and sort of like see his Rampage story
Yep.
grow, I guess, because we're moving to a new venue and you get to see like a whole nother side of things. I think last year, if you were a rookie, you come back and then you're coming into this like you're just trying to fit a line in. It's always going to be a bit like that, but I felt there are a lot of riders on their second year lines, established lines that are already built, and then you're just trying to find your way.
Yeah.
You know,
Make do. You got to make compromises. You
Yeah.
got to like, yeah.
and we've done it, and it is actually crap, isn't it?
It
It is rubbish. You're just sort of like, oh,
Well, last year we did.
excuse me, can we
Last
jump
year we
over?
did.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Reed Boggs guinea pigged his drop, and it was the most horrific drop. And I had to go up to him after the last Rampage and go, "Oh my god, dude, I can't believe he guinea pigged it." In
They
his
were
final
digging
run.
up to the very last second,
Oh,
weren't
really?
they? Yeah.
Oh, he rode it for the. I remember. He rode it for the first
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, horrific.
He's got a massive bag of tricks.
Yes.
Not scared.
Yeah.
Huge flip drops.
Moved to the desert.
Moved to the. Did he? Yeah. I
Apparently.
mean, I feel like they all live in the desert.
True.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, yeah, you just like Rampage. Anything can happen. There's people that really could do some damage that haven't previously, which is quite cool. Makes
Yeah.
it quite exciting.
Yeah.
We've got 3 names, and they're last here because it's in alphabetical order, I think.
Yes.
Because they all begin with T.
They do.
Who's first in those 3 names?
It is Talus Turk.
Okay, Talus Turk. Did you see him spin the 90 at Darkfest? Did you see it with your eyes?
No,
when
no,
you were
not. No, I don't think. No, I didn't think he tried spinning the 90 at Darkfest and crashed 2 years ago.
I thought he did it last year.
Don't think so. That's that Caden guy that did it last year.
Caden Ingersoll.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't Talus?
No, but Talus has done some absolutely mind-boggling, insane threes this year.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So
I don't think he's 3'd the 90 at Darkfest. But
that Fest clip is...
It doesn't matter. That
doesn't
Fest
matter.
clip in Norway, wherever it was.
Oh my.
That is absolutely insane. I've probably watched that like 500 times. Just like imagining what it would feel like.
So you're upside down going backwards at 40 miles an hour, it
Yeah,
looks like.
and then the
just leaning.
other one, I'm going to butcher the name, not Woodfest.
The other Fest one with
the
the
other
big
one,
ramps.
The other one in America, massive big. Like the one in Norway was more of long and low, wasn't
Yeah.
it? But this one was like a big, massive, and he's just up, like it looks like 50 foot in the air, just doing this big, slow three.
Like the one we watched
Unbelievable.
before, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's-
it's insane.
It feels like it's becoming its own thing now, freeride, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's like these spins, they're like big bike spins. They're like
Oh.
big bike only spins, and you have to be like a big bike spinner, don't you?
Yeah, but so
High
he's
consequence
definitely
big
got an
bike
insane.
spinning.
He lives out in the desert as well. He
Does
knows
he?
what he's doing.
He's very strong. He's a
Really
gymnast,
strong.
is that right?
Don't know.
Or is that Caden? I might be getting too mixed up
Caden's
quite
a
bit.
gymnast, yeah.
Okay.
But unbelievable rider. He's got winning run in him.
Yeah. And he's coming back from last year. Well, I believe he had a crash. I believe.
Yeah.
One man who did definitely have a crash last year was Tom Isted. And Tom Isted is someone who I really see as a Rampage style rider now. After his rookie year last year, that's a hell of a rookie year.
Probably got clip of the year, I think, as well. With
that swap on after. That was so sick. Yeah, and then I was the same. I was sort of a skate park rider that just does foam pits, and then he was so impressive at that Darkfest where he did it. Obviously, his 120-foot backflip was just like the ride of the week, 100% at Darkfest. Looked so safe and in control, and was pushing his boundaries and just doing everything right. It was just he was unfazable. And then what was it? The 120 footer where he hadn't ridden it for a whole year, in his first run in he did a flip.
I think he's got
It's
a
hard to
really
comprehend.
interesting.
Screw loose.
Well, yeah, but also he isn't stupid.
No.
He is like he's got an interesting like view of like risk. I
Yeah.
would say, and he does. You watch him. He works stuff out, and he's like, because that's I remember now. Last year at Rampage, it was wind, and wind. He's just like that's literally pointless. There's no point in.
Yeah, I think that's in just being at slopestyle events, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not screw loose. That's screw done up. And like I
Yeah.
think honestly, all of the Darkfest stuff is very calculated. So he's a super impressive rider. That's what I was gonna say is like there's a few people that like come from slopestyle and they do these FMB careers and they're just traveling around doing these like events, being told when to dropping in wind, and they're putting together these runs and you have to remember it all and repeat and do all of this stuff. It's quite different Rampage, but some people you watch them like transfer over and create like kind of change a bit. I'd say like Godzie's probably one of those people.
Yeah,
Like he really strikes me as like a pure Rampage rider.
Yeah.
And I would say Isted is someone that I can imagine it.
yeah,
He's got that one-off big hit ability, and like stuff is a bit loose. It doesn't have to all be perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Slopestyle is very much about like everything's perfect. Your arms are extended, stomped. Whereas I think Rampage, you almost have to be a bit more loosey-goosey. It's what made Andreas so exciting to watch at Rampage.
so true.
And I think it's also what's going to make the next guy on the list. I'm mega hyped to see him ride Rampage. He's like displayed things that make me think Rampage, even in his slopestyle career. And who is that name?
Mr. Tomas Lemoine.
Oh, I forgot he was that's sick.
Yeah, is this a first?
This is a first.
It's a first.
We've seen him there
is
before.
it?
He's walked
I don't
around.
know. Is it a first?
Yeah, no, he's walked around. We've seen him at
Tomas
Rampage.
Lemoine, Rampage. I'll have a quick Google.
Have a Google.
Regardless, this last year at Whistler, when he jumped over the whole thing, unreal.
We were in the freaking GLC. What is
Yeah,
it?
we
What's
were.
it called?
Yeah, GFC. necking an icy cold on.
Yeah.
Probably eating some nachos and some chicken wings.
Yeah.
For just like
losers, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
proper losers.
Losers.
Just like
Yeah, it's rookie year.
It's rookie year.
Rookie
but
year.
We watched him jump that whole thing. There's nothing more rampagey than that.
No.
Like if you can take like a slopestyle course and find one thing that no one else is going to do, and it's not a trick, you're someone. That's kind of. I think that's kind of what I think of as rampage.
exactly. But then he obviously did his edit and tried something very similar.
Yeah.
And then came up a whole bike length or more short and broke both his ankles.
Yeah, that was when
or
he
heels.
just switched to Commensal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So,
think.
and then he's sort of coming back from that. But
Did you ride with him at Dartfest then?
a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is a guy who's like one endless speed and style. So it's like he's got, there's just like an extra thing about him. He's a slopestyle rider, yes, but it's like he's grown up racing BMX. You watch him round a
pump
track.
insane. Yeah.
You watch him in a skate park. He's got like it's just like such a broad array of bike skill, I would say. And then he's able to translate that not into just being really dialed, but also being really wild. There's dialed and there's wild. Oh, I like this.
Oh, that's
So,
nice,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
But and he is both.
Yeah.
Lemoine, I'm well excited.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's
Dialed
going to
and
be
wild.
mega. I wonder if he'll team up with Tommy.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Now there you go. That is the and let's go on to the ladies. What we got?
We can do the ladies.
yeah.
We can do the ladies if you want.
Yeah.
I think we're going to cover it in another episode as well.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Just so we've done it properly.
yeah.
We're
Okay.
trying to get a lady on, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get a lady on to do it. But yeah, we can do them if you want. We just run through it.
Yeah.
See if there's anything that stands out.
Are you allowed to tell us the site that you, or do you remember even?
I don't remember.
Is it even public knowledge? Do they put a site out?
I haven't.
No, they haven't.
seen
Let's
it.
not talk about
No.
it, and then we can talk about it again. It's another bit of content for another episode.
Yeah, that is another bit of content for another episode.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey, man, what an episode that was. You did amazing in it.
and so did you.
You shone like a star.
You shone like a moon.
Can we also put something up here that you can click on for the next episode?
How about we put a subscribe up there in the middle?
Yeah, I love
We're going to put a video we think that our lovely companionship will love
Yeah.
on your face.
On my face.
Yeah, and
So
on
you can't
my
see me now.
gone, and on my face, another video that we think people will love. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please hit like and subscribe. You guys are the best.
Peace and love.